rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Faerun. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Hey everyone, Squee913 here with Inferno Canuck.
Hello.
And Variax.
Hello.
And we're playing Baldur's Gate.
Yay. Enhanced edition.
Enhanced edition.
Enhanced edition.
Yeah, baby.
So, little explanation is needed, of course. I, of course, have played, well, we've all played all of the games, Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, Throne of Ball, etc., etc. And Variax and I just completed a very lengthy Let's Play of Icewind Dale.
Yeah,
and
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. And when we finished it, we mused on the idea of playing another game like this. And we came across the idea of, how great it would be to play through the Baldur's Gate series in multiplayer. And so we talked to Inferno, and we decided, because especially for me, I've only played through it once, and there's so many things I could do differently, new characters I could try out, things I could do differently or whatnot. So I thought it would be very exciting to go through it again. So that's what we're doing!
Yeah.
Yay! So yeah, we're starting Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. It's also a neat way to check out the new features and all that good stuff. And
Inferno and I know this game pretty well.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
so you're in good hands.
Kind of know some stuff. Right. I've
You've
played through it once.
You finished it, yeah.
So, here's the plan. Here's what we're doing. We've each made 3 characters. We have backstories and all that we're going to get to in a second.
We've each made 1 character.
I'm sorry.
Yes. We have 3 characters total because there's 3 of us.
Math is not my strong suit.
Yeah.
1 + 1 + 1 = 9.
Yes.
Okay, so we've each made 1 character with a backstory and a class we want, etc. And then we're going to also each pick up an NPC, so that we all have control of 2 people each, and it'll be a nice way to make our own character and also showcase some other NPCs in the game. And that's our great plan. So why don't we go ahead and start off with character introductions?
Sure.
Yep.
And
do yours first because you're the protagonist.
I'm the protagonist!
Yeah, you're the protagonist.
I have created Elithor the Sorcerer. He is an elf with a strength of 10, a dexterity of 18, a constitution of 11, an intelligence of 9, a wisdom of 18, and a charisma of 14. He is kind of a looker. He's very wise. He is a scatterbrain of scatterbrains. Very kind of physically weak, not very strong, not very endurance-y, but fast. And he is a straight sorcerer. And he has a familiar, which I have not found yet, so I don't know what his name is or anything. But I finally get a familiar!
Yeah.
Should also point out at this point that we're not power gaming it, so the stats may not be optimal, but we've sort of selected them for our characters.
Exactly. I made this with roleplay in mind. I wanted him to be, really wise and really kind of fast and nimble, but not very strong, not very physically anything, and very, very scatterbrained. So I did that all on purpose, correct. He's just a straight sorcerer, doesn't have a kid or anything, and I will find a familiar as soon as we're done with introductions. But he's a very, as far as his personality, he's very timid, very soft-spoken, very unsure of himself. At least that's how he's going to start this whole journey. He's the quiet, shy kid in the back corner who's got great potential but doesn't believe it, kind of thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Neat.
Elithor.
Next.
It's me, and I'm delaying. There we go. I had my Skype still on beep, so I didn't want to record anything that was important. So my character is Juka. He's a half elf. It's not half elf. Oh my god, he's a half.
Really
orc.
ugly half elf.
He's just a really ugly half elf. No, he's a half orc. He's a cleric thief. I chose that class because I've never played it before, and I've always been very curious. Much like his orky brethren, he's very strong and has a very hardy constitution. Unlike his orky brethren, though, he's pretty dexterous. Not super dexterous, not elf dexterous, but pretty fast for an orc. And his wisdom is reflected in not so much his interior introspection and inner peace, but more of his awareness of the world. He has very sharp eyes, very sharp ears, really good senses, and even be able to detect if something's off. He has really good intuition, so to speak. He is not a very good looker, nor is he much of a leader, hence his charisma is below average, and so is his intelligence. Now, he's not rock stupid, of course. He's just, lower intelligence. He's lucky because being raised in Candlekeep, he'll know how to read, and he can follow, most things. But it's just when things get really complicated, like magic, metaphysics, politics, it's things like that, where his eyes will just glaze over and he'll be like, yeah, I know what you're talking. So he likes things very direct, very clear, but he's not a moron or anything like that. I'm playing this fellow as a friend of Elithor's, like childhood friend. Juka, like Elithor's, is an orphan, but he's not the protagonist. What happened is that a caravan with his half orc mother was attacked by bandits by Candlekeep, and no one else wanted to take in this half orc kid, but someone in Candlekeep did, and when we come across that NPC, we'll see them. He is he's a laborer. He's done a lot of physical labor, and he's a cleric of the god of luck, or goddess. God or Tamora? Is that a goddess? I think it's a goddess of luck.
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Tamora is the goddess.
Why don't you ask
not a god.
Juka?
I should. I'll ask him next time. Next time we have a beer. But yeah, he's. I should just explain how I'm going to approach the cleric thief part. He follows Tamora, but it isn't like he goes to temples or anything like that. It's something from inside him, just something he's practiced ever since he was a kid. And the cleric of Tamora came and visited him, and kind of tricked him or teased him, telling him that Tamora graced him with his presence. But he actually believed it, and through that belief and through his actions, Tamora actually did end up blessing him. So now his power has kind of started to manifest at this time. And the thief part is that he's kind of more of a thuggy type of thief. He's not necessarily evil or anything like that, but he's not going to try sneaking around. And when he tries to bash open locks or disarm traps, he does it in a brutal way. When he disarms traps, he's just figuring out a good way to bash the lock off. And for traps, he's just trying to figure out a good way to spring it without anyone else getting hurt. And that's about it. His big thing is that he's neutral. He just cares about, he's getting kind of sick of Candlekeep. He does a lot of the physical labor around there. He wants to be a great adventurer. He wants to, kill dragons and make money and be famous and be something more than just a nameless, not really liked half-orc in a cloister of scholars and mages. So that's about it. Sorry, I got super wordy there, but yeah,
It's all
I'm
good.
done.
It's all
Very
good.
in depth. Gonna make Arendor seem like a paper doll in consideration in comparison. Are we on to me now?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
are.
I am Arendor. I am a priest of Lathander. Like his father before him, Arendor was born to a priest of Lathander, and he's just followed in his father's footsteps. He's not really based anywhere. He sort of wandered around a lot, trying to do good things. He's very into healing and curing sickness and stuff like that. But he has his fair share of adventuring as well behind him. I gave him strength 16 because he's pretty strong because he's quite used to wearing armor because he has done his fair share of goblin slaying and such when it's needed. Average dexterity and constitution. He's pretty smart. He's no dullard. He will probably be the law master of the group, I suppose, like the guide, if you like, because I suppose he will have wandered round the most. And he's got Christmas 13 because even though he's not got a massively sparkly personality, he is a priest of Lathander, and so people like him just because he's a priest of Lathander. I was going to say more, but I've forgotten. But yes, he concentrates on healing and blessing and such.
What's his alignment?
His alignment is lawful good.
Oh, lawful good.
He's lawful good. He's a very goody two shoes sort of person, and he will try and do good wherever he goes.
I also forgot to mention my character is neutral good. He's good. He's all for following the rules and all that. But if say for example you found a tyrant king or something, he wouldn't be for him just because he's the king. He's kind of just believes in not making a fuss, not making a mess. But of course, inner morals would take precedence over what some king somewhere edicts.
Yeah. And Juka's
Right.
pretty much just a follower. Like, if he was with a evil party, he'd probably just follow along because it would give him his goals. But luckily for him, he's not surrounded by nefarious people.
All right. First things first. We need to find what my familiar is. Because
Yeah,
I don't
go
know.
ahead and
All right.
go ahead and cast
And
that.
I did actually waste a level 1 spell slot of familiar, and I know some people might be like, what? But I want my familiar, so leave me alone.
So, out of curiosity, how does the pausing thing work? Like, any of us can pause it at any time?
Any
'Cause
can
it's
pause
paused
at any
for
time,
me.
yeah.
Okay.
What
And you
Variax
can
and
pause
I
it as well.
what Variax and I usually do is that when we pause it, we try and give notice. Sometimes we have to pause real fast,
Gotcha.
but what we say is before we unpause, we always say, okay, everyone ready? Okay, good, unpause.
Okay. Alright.
The danger, of course, is that because if you both try and pause, you'll pause and unpause.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
and then someone's
We
going to die.
decide if one of us is the pauser.
The pauser.
All right, so I'm going to find my familiar. I'm going to cast it on me.
No, you should cast it on Juka. No, just
Well, it doesn't matter where you cast
Oh, it's
it.
paused. That's why he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we
Right.
go.
It's weird. I say the same thing every time I cast a spell.
Yeah,
It
still
is
sound the same.
What did you get?
I got like a mini
Little
raven.
dragon, Wormling.
Mini dragon.
How do I?
You gotta talk to him.
Hello. I want to talk to you.
His circle's way just below.
Hello.
Are you hitting the talk button?
Yeah. Oh, maybe I have to right click on him? I don't remember how to play this game. No, I'm hitting the talk button. It's not talking to him. It says I can, but it's not. Oh, here we go.
Talk to him.
What?
Talk to me. You're doing it wrong, Squee.
How do...
Look, we can
You
both
press
talk.
the little on the bottom there. It has the two faces
Yep,
looking at each
been
other,
doing it.
right?
Yep.
And,
And then-
now hover over underneath. Like
Uh-huh.
you have to go a couple spaces underneath where
Yep.
he is, so his circle glows.
I've done that like 6 times now.
That's weird. Step
Brilliant.
away from him.
Yeah, here, let me...
I think you shouldn't have cast it on yourself, but just slightly away. I think you.
Oh, here we go, here we
Cast
go.
again.
Here we go.
You can't. You'll have to rest. He's only got one spell.
Wait, what the... What? No, I've got 3 spells.
It shall be as you
Oh, okay, but only one. Find familiar. Oh yeah, of course you're a sorcerer. Sorry, I thought you were a mage.
Yes.
All right, well,
Try
try.
casting it again. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Let's try
No,
that.
like he might not because that dude is there.
Here,
Well,
I'll
that's
cast
He'll
it
have
on
2
you.
of them.
That would be interesting.
What's going on? Yeah, that worked not at all.
Try now talking to the other guy. Try talking to your dragon now. Might have refreshed it.
No, it's not.
Oh, just leave it then.
But I need to. I need
Yes,
to.
do it later.
Or we could restart real quick, but this is interesting. It doesn't want to talk to us, though.
Yeah, it's because I think you cast it on yourself. He is following you, by the way.
He is.
He likes you.
I'm gonna call him Bob.
Bob.
I hope that's not like permanent. You just like bugged the game out straight away.
I hope not.
That would be most tragic.
I finally get my familiar and it won't even talk to me.
Face palming.
I thought I was
shall
supposed
we
to put
get
him in my backpack or something.
Let's go to the end. Well, no, you've got to talk to him to get him into your pack.
Ah! Yay! Yeah, let's go into the inn.
See if he follows you in there, and then you might be able to talk to him again. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
And get in there, Juka. Come on. There we go.
Yep, he's gone.
Hello?
He's gone.
There we go.
He's acted like a summon. So, I know what I'm gonna get. Do you guys mind if I, Actually, no, who should talk to Winthrop?
We have 250.
Yes.
I don't mind who talks to
There's
Winthrop.
gonna be some dialogue. Alright, I'll talk to
I
him.
think Elthor needs the least amount of equipment, so...
Yeah, and I might need... Well, yeah, exactly. I don't think he'll need all that much. Yeah.
Some bullets and a sling.
Yeah.
My hotel's as clean as an elven
We didn't talk
arse.
about this before, but are we gonna just narrate what the NPCs say, or are we gonna just give them the gist of what they say?
I can read it if you guys don't want to. I mean, I did it for the whole trilogy once.
Yeah, I don't mind reading either.
Yeah, we
but
did
go
it
ahead.
for STL. There's a bit more conversation in this, but I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll read it. Let's read
How
it.
about the person who initiates the conversation does the reading?
Sounds
make
good
it
to me.
simple? All right. Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee as per Candlekeep custom, don't you know?
Pay it.
No. I think my character gets
I know
teased
you
probably
can't.
a lot by Winthrop. So if this is the first time, he'd be like, "What?" But he's gonna go along with it. He's gonna be like, "Oh, you're always a big kidder, Winthrop. It gets funnier very nearly every time I hear it." Well, maybe not so often. I shall take no offense because of your esteemed parentage, but please refrain from making jest of me in my own home. Stay as you will as long as you like. So if there's anything I can do for you, some drinks, a room, or sleep, or anything to buy, I think he said something about. I think he doesn't like orcs.
Oh.
Damn it, Winthrop.
Heritage. Yes.
Yeah. I don't think. I think he wanted to make a fool out of Juka, and he did not accept. So now I'm assuming you guys can't see my.
No.
Nope.
You're buying. Okay, so I'm just telling you what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a flail. I'm gonna get that because that's what my character uses because he does a lot of farm work too. I'm gonna get a flail. I'm gonna get studded leather armor.
Don't enter dialogue mode, Squee, because
please.
it'll kick him out.
I just want my familiar.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna get a medium shield. Flail, studded leather armor, medium shield, a sling, 40 bullets, 60 bullets.
Yeah.
Where's my
Buy
sling?
as many bullets as you like.
I guess I could, couldn't I? Okay, then I'll buy 60 more bullets. They stack
in
them
case.
differently in this, which is nice.
Oh,
And
I'm
then-
looking forward to see that.
Yep. Yeah, they stack them by 80s.
Oh
which is
wow.
Nice. And
That is handy.
wait, I got my sling. I just need to get a helmet, I think, for this guy, and I'll be good to go.
Oh wow, interesting. My hit points went up to 10. It was 4,
It
so
worked.
I got 6. Yay! So I have more
Alright.
hit points than you guys now.
Right, you're the tank. All right, now you can talk to him.
No!
Yeah, you can talk to him now.
All right.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, I equip.
No, I meant familiar.
Oh.
Hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, I can't talk to him because my familiar's not here.
What? He's right there.
I don't see him at all.
He's here.
Nope. I got nothing.
Wow. You really screwed that up.
I got why? I
What if
got-
I can talk to him again? Maybe he can be my familiar.
No. He's too. Darn it! What's going on? Varix, how about you go get your gear first?
All right, how much gold have we got
So
left?
you can't even see him. We have 183, so I only use 70, which isn't too bad actually.
No, right. I am gonna buy. My guys use hammers. So, do you have a hammer? There's no hammer there. That's irritating. Oh, there it is, a bit further down. Okay, so I got a hammer, knock bullets. I don't have... I'm going to buy, yeah, steel leather armor again, because that's like the nice medium. I'm going to buy the large shield, and I'm going to buy helmet. The last helmet, but we only need that.
You know what we didn't really talk about? We know why Elithor and Juka are together.
That's what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Well, he's a wandering priest, as you know, and he visited Candlekeep and gets along quite well with Gorion. And he's been in Candlekeep for a couple of weeks now, helping out and you know, just preaching and stuff, and just talking to people and that. And Gorion's basically asked him to go with you, as well as Gorion himself. He wants, you know, do you want to join us? Because I was thinking about leaving anyway. And Gorion's like, well, we're going on a journey. Do you want to come? Because he trusts Arendar because, you know, he's a priest of Lathander and everything. So basically, that's my stance. And I'm like, yes, I will join you on your journey, even though he doesn't really know what it's about. But
Nice.
yes, he's friends with Gorion more than with Elithor, I think.
Oh, yeah. It's, and then that's the other thing, too. When I'm going to be recording it because it's part of the story, but when it says anything about, like, any weird dreams or, like, your foster father, Gorion, it's really talking about Elithor. Juka, you know, like, he's a player character in this game, but it's not really, it's directed towards, you know, the first player, which is Squee's character, so.
Yep.
Yeah,
but...
I was gonna rest just to see if that fixes. So I'm gonna rest.
You could rest, I guess. Yeah.
All right.
It's 8 o'clock, so we could leave a little bit later on.
I said, do I actually have to rest now? I thought.
No, hold up a second, because maybe I can change my spells a little bit. Because
me
I
too.
have. I'm actually gonna have two. I'm gonna have a bless, a cure light wounds, and magic stone.
I can't change my spells.
I have a cure light wounds, protection from evil, and bless. I don't think I'll. Yeah, I'll be fine actually.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
You good with that?
Yep.
Two bless. All right. Cool. Awesome. I'll be good to rest.
All right. So I thought if I actually clicked peasant, do I actually have to also click sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been no. May not rest when the party is scattered. You know why?
Okay.
Because guess where? My familiar's not in here.
Let me try.
You and your bloody
Hey,
familiar.
Rob.
As clean as an elven art.
Rent.
Oh,
there we go.
what? Come
There you go.
on!
That's nice as well. That's a nice little.
It is, yeah.
Animation, because I want to sort of make it clear that I was a bit dubious about this enhanced edition, personally, because I've got the game myself and I've had it a long time, and I played the 2.2 version where I mixed it with the Baldur's Gate 2 engine. So when this came out, it was a bit like, meh, it's probably not got a whole lot I haven't seen before. So I'll be passing my judgment on that, since Squee was kind enough to buy it for me.
Technically, I didn't even do that. I just took it off of
A gift.
a gift, so...
Well, even so, I wouldn't have it if you know if it was
He
down to
shared
me,
his
because I didn't think it was worth the price tag for someone who's already played the game several times and has played it with 2.2. So we
But
shall
it will
see.
Be, yeah, but it will be interesting. It'll be nice to see if there's any interesting
yes.
changes.
And I'll
I like
probably
that you can
notice the
you can
differences, so.
zoom in
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
That's okay.
Oh,
So,
it's not like we're
Are you
buying
gonna
the
try
whole
your
game for it.
familiar again, Squee?
I think he's still probably standing outside. Let's go outside and see if.
Except he stood right there.
No, he's not. He's not outside at all.
All right, try casting him.
I'm just gonna cast it here. Not on anyone. Just there.
No, not on anyone. I don't see anything. Oh wait.
Familiar has already been summoned. Of course he has.
Yeah, this is pretty glitched. We might consider starting a new game just for the heck of it. We'll stop recording and everything like that.
Hang on, guys. We'll be right back.